Fans, this is Tech Albert here. So this is a little Sunday edition. Uh, yeah. So I found out something. Hold on a second. Now. Well, no, I don't have to say. Hold on a second. So on the Chromebook, I Chrome OS Plus, I found something that was unusual on the network, floating in the network, and I didn't pay too much attention because it was the robot that cleans the rugs and everything. But it's been broadcasting its own access point all this time, and it's disrupting the network. Yeah. Which it shouldn't be like that. Why is that broadcasting? Because we have smart devices, and that's the only smart device that's doing that. Why would it broadcast its own access point? The portable AC that's smart doesn't broadcast its own access point. All the smart bulbs don't do that either. So why would that do it? It's kind of weird, isn't it? It goes beyond comprehension. Now, I can go inside, take out the card that's in there that's using for Wi-Fi, but then it might not want to work. It might say, "Oh, error detected," and shut down. Because I have other robots like that in the house, and when something's not working on it and you try to fix it, and if it doesn't fix properly, it won't work properly. That's a shame. So either I use it sparingly or just can't broadcast like that. It's crazy. There's a way to jam it though. You pretty much would have to jam it because you can't log on with the app. Can't find the device. The device is not on the list. See, the problem with those companies are they don't support certain models after a certain time. Isn't that terrible? Yeah. Well, it's kind of it's gonna be like almost not 10 years yet, but it's like 5 years old. It still works. I've been putting batteries in it. It still works. You gotta do it manually. I don't usually do it on the smart. So when you're buying those things, if you have the same problem, then you know what's causing it. Yeah. So that's pretty bad. As for the access point and stuff like that, I haven't done anything with it because I'm waiting to see. My idea was to run the access point, but if we're going to replace the T-Mobile up in the attic with that G5 AR, I want better uploads because we're not getting that kind of uploads. Plus, it has 8 antenna leads. Yeah, if I want to, we bypass that. But right now, that's it for now up there. Now you're saying, hey, why don't you put the fiber up in the attic? But see if the fiber, but that's not a cellular router, so that's different. That cellular router has a telephone number that it calls out. It dials a number, and it transmits on the cellular band. The AT&T doesn't dial out, so yeah, so it don't have that booster feature. So there's a big difference there. I'll leave that up in the attic. It's been up there all the time. As for access points and stuff like that for it, I don't think so right now because the signal is very strong. I have it in there, and it's it keeps track. Then for some reason the Chromebook was always connecting to the T-Mobile all the time. I had no idea why. I just said forget it and force it to connect to the Wi-Fi. Um, um, that's the fiber. And I ran a test. I got 900 and something on it. That's pretty fast. You don't get that with a T-Mobile. You get like 720. It's still close enough, but that's not bad. But you gotta understand, it's they're both different type of networks. Yeah. The thing is this: what I'm getting here, you're not getting there. You know, where you are. Everybody's different. Some people who live out in the mountains and have a tower, they might be getting faster speeds. Say, hey, why can't I get that? It depends. Even a congested city, the towers and everything, the whole infrastructure for the cell phone is a mess. Back then it was just for communication. It wasn't for what they were doing today. They're doing beyond that. And that satellite stuff in the space, if they didn't configure it to have better speeds up and down, I guess there's some limitations there. And they were focusing on communications, not internet. They need to have a whole infrastructure focused on the internet only, and test and test and test until they get it right, instead of just slamming it out and hopefully it works. Hey, So hope it works. But yeah. Um, some people going around talking about this malware on computers, things are getting through your firewall. Um, I have, well, I had it running. What am I running? There's a ducket. I have running double security. It's something that is like a Defender companion out there that I run. So I run both of those on the computer. We have the Windows built in. Because before what you have today, Windows had no antivirus. There was no firewall. There was no protection. Everything was wide open. But then slowly the hackers and all this other nonsense started. And the viruses. And they had the Norton antivirus, and they had all these other brands. I didn't know Russia had their own antivirus against with a K himself. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. But there's been a channel that I belong to, Wireless Security Reports. I don't even know if they're still around. Because the virus stuff is very serious. Nobody want to get a virus on the computer. Boy, the best. And if you ever had one, you say, "Oh well, somebody will come and clean it," but you can't clean it all. It's better just to wipe out the drive, blow it out, and reinstall the OS and everything that's populate, and just make sure it's tight. You should not have a computer that you're going to go on using underground websites. That computer that you use for underground would have to have the highest security and the tightest browser and everything on the known mankind to block yourself. You don't want it wide open. All those peer-to-peer networks and all that. Torrents, and all these things that people have been doing, and grabbing things off the internet. You have to have a tight computer, separated from the rest of the network, because if anything get on there and attack it, you can always unplug it or shut down the Wi-Fi, and that computer shuts down or turn off that computer completely. And I'm saying destroy it, but I'm just saying that's what you'd have to do. You'd have to tighten the security on that. Right now, a lot of you using cloud. I mean, cloud is alright. It could be slow. Cloud is just a bunch of servers and a bunch of storage. You could have it in your home. Yeah, I know the cloud and the storage devices are expensive, but most everything comes from China. So the higher the tariffs, the higher the prices. Yesterday's live stream, I mentioned there was Infra 360 from the Chewy company. They were selling it for like $319. Then with the 20% off coupon gift card they were giving, you can get it like for $299. Now that is different from the Insta X5. Then they have the X4, had some limitations to that. I mean, if you want a 360 camera, and the camera can take those like pinhole kind of looking, like you were down here and you up there like that, and take a 360 and 270 in the front, because you have two lenses, one in the front and one in the back. That's how they get the 360. I have batteries, but the batteries I have are for the X5, so I would have to get an X5, so it wouldn't do me no good. So Chewy had that deal. I don't know if they still have it, but some people say they should charge less. Well, hey, what can you do? Shoot, man. I mean, the choice is to use other cameras. Your phone, you spend a lot of money. You can do everything those cameras do. This one has built-in 25 millimeter. What's the next one? 35 millimeters. You have 25, 35, and I think ours. Maybe it's I think it's. I know it's 8. I can't look now, but I think it's 8. It goes up to 85. It goes up, so it basically has a zoom on it, so you can zoom up closer. But it's not bad though. It's not bad. And now it's cheap now. You can get a used one for $300, but that's the whole phone. But professional photographers will use professional equipment. We have professional equipment. We can use it. I just don't like the limitations of it. But there's not much you can do unless you spend the money. Oh, I got something in my eye here. Give me a second here. Okay. Yeah, so that's it. Those of you who play Star Trek Online, and you're playing the new mission, well, the new event for Halloween, I, I put together some cool kits to use. I'm using the Bree cryo gun. For some reason, that seems to work. Yeah, takes down the skeletons and the rest of them. But that's just a fail safe. Then I use there's some kits for nightmares and devilish, and it turns the alien into one of those night creatures. Those it's on the Klingon side. I forget what you call those. And it turns it in there. The whole screen gets black and little red fire pops up. That's weird. Of course, you can use. Yeah, that seems to stop them because since maybe it's based on them, I don't know. That seems to stop. And then I have something that slams you and smacks you into another universe. It's kind of weird. You have to look and see what those kit modules can do. It tells you how much damage it does. Some of them do 100% shield penetration to the enemy. You got to read it carefully. As for the ship, I see there's an event. You got the protomatter cell, and if those of you who've been playing the game like I have, you can get it now on the Zen store. I believe you can get the red matter. So the red matter, you press that button and you're firing beams. Those beams become supercharged beams, but it still cannot take out the enemy ships. I mean, I throw everything at it. I throw an asteroid at it. I throw everything at that enemy ship. Yeah. And I'm using the Voss Stronghold starship. It's not bad though. I won it in the event. It's very the hull is 142,000 for the hull. That's pretty strong. Then I'm using that. There's a plate that's blue, and if you have set up to the max, it gives you full protection on everything. So anything. So that's high. So I got that high. I got Mark 15 on that, and everything else Mark 15. It's really strong. I'm telling you. And I'm just using what came with the ship. Because what came with it was the Voth anti-protons, the torpedoes and everything there. I mean, their stuff is really tight. I'm not using cannon. I could use cannon, double heavy cannon. I've been using alien technology for a long time. Sometimes I have to try to play around with the phasers and stuff like that. Some people say, well, you're not really playing Star Trek. Your ship has too much alien technology. But you need alien technology for the shields and stuff like that. I'm in it to play. I'm not in it to go crazy. But you want to blow up those enemies. I play the game like I want to play it. I don't really follow how I play it. Just play it. But anyway, got a new channel, brand new. I got rid of a channel. I'm not gonna say what it's gonna be about, but it'll benefit a lot. I'm gonna take my knowledge and use that on this channel. So that's gonna come out in November. I just put it together today. So we're gonna have that. I'm gonna close out of that. We don't need it. I'm gonna change all of this. See, the thing with this is it doesn't update. Anyway, yeah, so that's the plan on this. Okay. So in November, I'm doing something different. So I hope you enjoy all the live streams. That might be it for now. It's hard to catch anybody in the live stream. Hey, what's going on here? Tech channel. It should load right away. Okay. Yeah, so that's it. So this is just a small video, just shoot the breeze and cover some aspects and stuff like that. But as for your Windows PC, like I always said, keep it clean because Windows dumps a lot of junk files. Registry gets fragmented badly. Let me see. Let me shut this down. Okay. Performance could lag a little bit. What am I looking for? If you ever get those little boxes, they show up in the tray. They might show up in when you click on the search, like little boxes. It hides the fonts. Well, that's a bug in the icons. So, so Wise does make a little program to clean that up. Ooh, optimization. Another thing is to defrag the registry. It gets corrupted. It can slow down the PC. Okay, that's what I'm doing now. You gotta clean it up. Sometimes files grow too big and they don't need to be packed. Because every time you open files, close files, delete, add new stuff, the blocks, and the blocks can scatter and causing the system to run slow. Even though you got a lot of RAM, even though you got the fastest drives in there, it can still run slow. The computer can overheat. The computer can run slow. A lot of things can happen on these Windows computers, and a lot of you know already. Those on the Mac, same thing. Every time you open up stuff, it stays there. They do that because then the app would run faster. You could close it out, especially on the iPad. It runs a whole bunch of like 20 different things open up. You gotta be careful. Chrome OS, Chrome OS, you're just using the browser to do your things on there. Now let's boot it up 1, 2, 3. But I'm gonna be replacing this thing. This is gonna become a dinosaur. And replace it. Oh, let's break. Oh. It's broken. Huh. I'm gonna go with a smaller factor. I want at least 64 gig of RAM. I want video RAM as much as I can maximize it. I want the fastest. By that, I guess Intel. We're using NVIDIA. I don't know if they're doing that now, but whatever they got, maximum. This thing said boot up in 36 seconds. Well, that's what it should do. That's how fast it should boot up. It should boot up fast. And that's when you pack your compact. You're gonna compact it, right? Registry, compact it, so it boots faster. Because if you don't, it's gonna separate and everything's like all over the place. You can't do it. You let a program to do it, and it'll pack it, and make it solid like one piece. You don't have it scattered. Those are legacy from the old Windows. What's going on here? Funny. The Comedy Channel. I haven't done anything with the Comedy Channel. It's getting late too. Lord, 7:19. Here they go. Cry. Anyway, I'll be making new videos for the Comedy Channel. If you do venture there. Wow, we're up to 353. It's always good for a good laugh. That's about it. Charging up money. I put the other one. These are good to charge. Let's see. This one's charged. It's taking a long time to charge this one. Yeah, I got 2 of these. One is multi-purpose colors. Yeah, yeah. This says 60 watts. Shows up 60. Yeah, 60 watts. This came off of This came from that portable hard drive. These are charged. Taking these. So this one has RGB colors. It's not bad though. They look alike, don't they? Two different companies. Even though this looks like a little bigger. So these have cold shoes. These are, that's what they call this. And they go on your camera. And now you're saying, gee, your cell phone doesn't have one of those. Now it does. This one has it too. I gotta take that with me. You slide it in. You slide it in, and then you just go like that, and it locks into place. It's pretty cool. And these little things, they push out a lot of light. I have to look up the specs on them. I think this is 9600 Kelvin. I don't know about this one. I forget what this one is. I saw it on the Vine. Let's see. What channel is this? Comedy channel. So those of you who are on the Vine is back up and running. Somebody had put on Reddit that it was up and running again. Let's see, Vine. Let's see what's in here. Let me see something here. This is called M22 RGB. See if I can find it. Oh wow, it's that there. Oh wow, still not there. Huh. Wow. Why is that there? PROENIMAGE. Is that there? Oh. Yeah, this only goes up to 9,000. 360-degree color front lighting. This is cheap. It came with a clip too. It works. The other brand is expensive. I saw both of them on the list when I typed it. Yeah, the other brand goes up to, the other brand goes up to 6,500. Oh, this one goes up to 9,000, and the other brand goes up to 6,500 Kelvin. And the other brand's like $20. Yeah, it's $20. The other one's 13. Huh. 27 to 65 Kelvin. And this one, 3,000 to 9,000 Kelvin. Huh. That's interesting. Huh. Hey, it works, right? That's for lighting. If you do photography, you can do photography with your camera. Your camera can do a lot. Some cameras can do a lot of features. Maybe a lot of you never dabble into it and see what can you do with your camera. You spend so much money on it. You spend more than, I'm talking about your cell phone. Your cell phone is your camera, your Girl Friday, your assistant. You can play games, make calls, can manage your channels. You can do a lot of things with it. Takes stills, takes videos, everything with it. And it's portable, and it's flat, and it can go anywhere. Where the camera is bulky, and you have to carry the lenses, and you have to make sure you have battery packs and chargers and everything for it. And that's the thing with that. And a lot of people don't realize with all that. That's about it. Just a C? Oh, Tuesday the 16th. Holy cow. What's going on? I should teach you how to, I had a video to teach you how to analyze your channel and how is it really doing. Oh, I see here. I'm not signed in. Sign in. Yeah. When you sign in and then you fix the channel, you put your information of your channel. How much do you make for RPM? Okay. And if you're on YPP, that's what that's for. Verify success. And then when you put those total in, you'll see your totals higher. Otherwise, pretty bad. -5. What's that? Oh, I see what that is. I noticed something. When you move files around, say you uploaded a stream, full video, and you drop it in the public. If you send it to members, it deducts that. So that's what I guess that's what I see. And you put it back, it gains it back again. That's kind of weird. If that's true, huh? It's like it's kind of weird. Huh? Hmm. Anyway, boy, wait till November comes. This is terrible. Oh boy. Let me see something. Let me see what the top channel looks like. So I look at the top channel for ASMR and how they run their channel. Well, I mean, it just tells me what the score is for them. They have no new subscribers. Wow, no new subscribers. They're only uploading. Oh, they're not uploading. They're not uploading every day. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Huh. Then Monday, then Wednesday, then Friday. Huh. I don't know why they're doing that. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. That's something else. Wow. They have no new subscribers. So they're stuck. A lot of channels are stuck, you know? It's kind of weird. Why would they be stuck? Mr. Beast. How is he? He's an A plus channel. Get him on the 16th. So something happened on the 16th. Everybody gets on the 16th. He got 1 million. On the 20th, he got 1 million. And the 25th, he got 1 million. That's only he got 3 million more. So let's see. He only has. See here. 1, 2, 3. That's a million. So he had 98 billion. He had 98 billion views. See, if the channel was based on the number of people who watch your videos, you'd be okay. But he only has 480 subscribers. The view count, does that rise? Okay, so the view count rises. That's the only thing that's rising is the view count. Huh. Oh. What's that? 4.4. What the heck is that? Oh, it's going by the view count. Oh, that's what they're monitoring, the views. Ah, that's what it's based on. The views go up higher, but maybe the channel subscription doesn't go higher. Ah. 76, 6. Huh. Interesting. That's strange. I don't know why I have a number like that. Let me see something. Does he have that number too? No, he doesn't have it. Huh. Okay. 3,000, 2,000, 2,000, 1,000, 2,000, 2,000, 3,000, 2,000. Wow. Oh, hey, we'll catch you again. Okay? Take care. Okay, bye-bye.